All right, Scorpios, welcome in. This is for December, for you, for December 2023. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies if there are energies to swap around. And just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? You and I are working together in this endeavor. So whatever comes through me may or may not be for you. Sometimes the messages aren't for you. So just be mindful that they are for somebody. Okay, so let's see where we go. Deep breath. Let's just jump right in, please. Jumping right in. Nature spirits. Beautiful energy here. Nature spirits. Divinity. Oh my goodness. Meditate. All right, so some of you are really being called to a deeper level of spiritual awakening. Some of you are being asked, forgiveness is coming through, the term forgiveness. There's a sense of letting go of everything that is material, or letting go of material constraints, things that hold you back. Like in the winter time here in the Northern Hemisphere, some of us can feel like, can't go outside, can't do too much outside. But that isn't true, right? It's just like something that we don't want that, or, oh, that feels weird, or, oh, that's not something I'm interested in right now. But I'm kind of getting the sense of like being part of nature or being out in nature is going to be really important for the next 2 months. So even if you're in the Northern Hemisphere and it's winter, if you feel like you're hermiting yourself, or you're cutting yourself off from getting out of your house or getting out of even your neighborhood or town, if you feel like something is holding you back and you're kind of just like knuckling under to that energy, I just want you to kind of slide into your spiritual connection. And whatever's going on, there could be something going on in your life, in addition to it just, the season, that makes you want to kind of hibernate. And it is an evolutionarily documented thing that we do hibernate more in the cold times. We're mammals after all. But this is much more about an exploring divinity. So if you are feeling like you don't want to be with certain people, I would go with that. You don't want to be in certain environments, I would go with that. If you are pushing back on nature, though, I feel like there's something there for you. It doesn't mean like, oh, that's bad for you not to be out in nature. But I feel like there's something there for you that you might not be otherwise attuned to if you're not resonant or not understanding your own kind of physical animal nature. There's something alignment-wise, or some kind of alignment that is needing to happen. Okay, so meditation and divinity, finding your own divinity, connecting to your own divinity, connecting to spirit in a higher way. This is like a third eye and crown chakra, but it's like the higher chakras, 8th, 9th, 10th chakras. That's really where we connect to Akashic records, our spiritual guides, especially the ascended masters. That is way up here, okay? So underneath is the Knight of Cups. This is the cards that are underneath are things you might not see coming, or things that are going on subconsciously for you. The Libra card, there's Justice, 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the Sun. I like this a lot. So some of you, okay, so I'm just going to say this because I feel like for some reason it's coming through the Scorpio message, but doesn't mean it's just for Scorpio sun signs. If you have felt this energy of down with love, why does every reader have to bring up love in their readings? Why is that? Because love is the energy of expansion. Love is our spiritual mission. When I see people in the comments going, why do you always have to talk about love? Da, 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 da. I'm like, it's the light and the dark. If we're shutting out the light, love is losing. Love is the thing that connects us as humanity. Love is the thing that connects us to our divinity. We're not talking about some kind of bubblegum, teeny bopper experience of love, even though that might have been fun. We're not really talking about that. We're talking about an opening up to our connection to divinity. That's what we're talking about when we talk about twin. And I'm not going to speak for every reader out there, but I do see a lot of that, a lot of bitterness, a lot of anger around experiences of love. And there's just this feeling to me of like, love wins. Love wins. And when we're kind of pushing back on love, when we're kind of like experiencing it only in a one-dimensional kind of way, like that, what I was just talking about, when we're only experiencing what love is in that way, we are hiding our shining lights. That's what that is. And the 10 of Wands, right? That's what it is to feel that bitterness about previous love relationships. If you're feeling bitterness about love, get connected. Because this is one of the reasons, if you are on the spiritual path, most of you who are on my channel are aligned with spiritual path. If you are feeling that that's one of the things that you are, if you're using the spiritual path to run away from love, that's for somebody. It ain't going to work because that's not really the spiritual path. The spiritual path is love. Okay. And the light of illumination. I don't mean to be tough on you, Scorpios, because this might be for more people than are identifying themselves as Scorpios. If there are cross watchers here, this message might be for you. And it is about a balancing and an awareness of what real love is. Love is our shining light in the world. Shining our light in the world. That's what love is. Telling you, Scorpios, because you can take it. Okay. So this does feel to me a beautiful energy of love. And, you know, when you think about love, think of all the different kinds of love that there are. There's something here about balancing this attitude of love, of, you know, anger about love, or feeling misunderstood or feeling left behind or something like that, with more of a beautiful experience of love. So that's what's going on subconsciously, even though you might not see that happening or feel that happening. It's kind of like reworking itself in your subconscious about your approach to love. And if you're doing more meditation, if you're really plugging into divinity, get ready for that to clear. Get ready for those feelings of bitterness or anger to clear. Okay, because that's what's really happening here. Queen of Swords, yeah, the whole deck's upside down. Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, the Queen of Cups, right? We're moving from this energy. I'll do respect to the air signs, but this is a little bit cold, okay? So we're moving from that Queen of Swords energy, and I just think this is a clarity, all right? I think this is a clarity about moving more into this space of love, moving more into our own heart space, our heart chakras, healing our heart chakras. That's lovely. Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Moon, King of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. I'm just getting this feeling that you're being asked to do this because there is a new experience of love coming in that is very different than the one you've had in the past. Okay? Sorry if you can hear stuff. They're doing stuff on the house today. This is a very different experience than what you've been through. And I feel like it's a little bit disconcerting, the Seven of Cups, especially, okay, so if this is the past, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Cups, it's like, you know, I thought I knew what love was, or I thought I understood how this worked in my life. But what has been happening, the reason for those love experiences is to bring up the subconscious fears around love and heal them, because there is something really lovely coming in fast. Okay, something coming in fast. This Knight of Swords energy, a masculine energy, King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. They're going to be making some kind of offer, a legit offer. King of Pentacles is no joke. King of Pentacles is possibly the most mature of all the kings. They are somebody who gets how the world works, and also they get how the universe works. They get how spirit works. They're like able to integrate all of this together. This King of Pentacles has their act together. Okay. And so there's not this feeling of wobbliness, of someone having, previous issues with love, unhealed issues, or anything like that. So, King of Pentacles, I'm going to clarify who is this King of Pentacles? High Priestess, Five of Swords, Hierophant, and the Temperance card. I am getting Taurus, Cancer, and then there's Sag energy here. There's definitely Cancer energy here. So I'm definitely seeing that, and I am feeling that this Five of Swords has been showing up quite a lot. This is like our mindset. This is our way of thinking about things. This is an old way of thinking. So when this person comes running into your life or comes showing up into your life, let's do some timing here in a second. I just feel like you're going to intuitively understand. Whoops, I switched those. You're going to intuitively understand that this is the person, even if this stuff is going on subconsciously, maybe because you watch this reading. You're going to get it, right? The High Priestess. By doing this healing work, you will have finally understood that it's not about trusting other people. It's about trusting ourselves. It's about learning to trust ourselves. Do we choose this person or do we not choose this person? Are we unconsciously choosing an old pattern, or are we healed from that and moving on from that and able to be vulnerable in a love situation and recognize that love situations inherently have the opportunity to go this way or that way. And it's the balance of these things that we're working on, but it's also like the unknown, right? The unknown of it. Like when you decide to take steps in a love relationship, you decide to move it forward, you decide to be open to someone, you decide to share yourself with someone, show them your inner child, show at play, show them how you feel, say how you feel, all these things. If you're in a healed place around love, then you're able to do that despite the fact that there's a potential for harm or hurt. But if you trust yourself enough to identify who is worthy of your trust, who is worthy of your trust, that's what you're trying to determine. Okay? Not if they're a good match, not if they're compatible based on their astrological sign, but if they are worthy. All right? So, what did I say? I wanted to do some timing here. The Nine of Cups is in the timing position. Let's see. That is a wish granted. Okay. All right. That is true. 9 months. So July. This is not happening this is going to come to fruition in July. So I feel like you have 7 to 9 months of a growth time with this person before it steps up into something much more committed. Okay. I feel like this person comes in when you are clear, when you have done this work that I'm talking about, getting yourself aware that, you know what, love is a risk. Yep. Not going to sugarcoat that for you. I don't think Scorpios would appreciate that if I did, right? Like, this is a potential long-term commitment. And this is something that is very spiritually ordained. This is something that Archangel Michael is overseeing. Okay. And Ace of Cups. Nine of Pentacles, that's self-confidence. The Empress, divine feminine energy, the Magician, and the Page of Swords. Right now, what's happening is you are manifesting. So we're going from this learning about love, this balancing ourselves, this healing, this purging of any negative or fears around love or confusion around love. We're doing that healing work right now. I feel like December is about doing that healing work. And what you're doing right now is aligning yourself with that divine feminine energy of acceptance, of yes, I am ready for this. And what you're going to get is a message. So working through fears, working through feelings of past relationships that went sideways, or didn't work for you, or patterns that were very toxic and need your attention. They need your attention. This is something that's on your spiritual path, this person to come in. The Knight of Swords. I do feel like they come in very quickly right now with a message. It depends on your energetic level of healing. You're not going to see this coming. You're not going to see this person coming. 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords, because you're doing your healing work. Yay! Good job, Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles. Change your life. Knight of Pentacles is a trustworthy person. Knight of Pentacles is a trustworthy person. It is up to you to identify who is trustworthy. That's how you know you're healed. Is that you can say, that's not a good pattern. 5 of Swords. Even though they might have the trappings or the external. I've been saying this to Scorpio for a while, that they might have the external trappings, success, maybe, have some kind of history that aligns with your own. They may have a lot of the same likes. They may like to run with the same circles of people or something like that. But I feel like what you're really looking for is Knight of Pentacles. I know this person on the outside does look like the King of Pentacles, which, as I'm saying, is like the most mature. But what you're really looking for is this. The Knight of Pentacles it's Virgo energy, but it's also somebody who has done their work. Healing work. Done it. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. And how are you going to know that? Because they've changed. This is possibly somebody who is coming back into your life, somebody who you might have loved in the past, and they are now worthy. And it's going to be up to you to determine that. So we're working together on these readings. The Queen of Swords is the discernment. Discernment. Queen of Pentacles. Look at the Queen energy here. Lots of Empress, 3 Queens already. The World. The 5 of Cups. 3 of Cups. This person has been through a lot of nurture, a lot of disappointment. Okay? And look at this. This is a pair that stay together for the long haul. Okay. And we're ending a pattern of falling in love and then having someone stomp on our heart. We're ending that pattern. We're now moving into this celebratory kind of energetic experience. I feel like the thing that's happening in December is that you can see how this unfolds. Your job is to determine, is this person a Knight of Pentacles when they come in? Because the fact is, I don't feel like the universe is just going to send you somebody and you're not there to determine who's who. You are there to determine who's who. Is this person a worthy life partner? And Scorpio, only you can determine that. Only you can determine that. So I'm going to go deeper into this reading. I want to understand about any blocks that are going on. I'll pull a card or two for each zodiac sign so we can get a sense. I am seeing quite a bit of Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Sag, Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Leo. There's just a ton here. So I'll pull cards for each zodiac sign and I'll see where those energies are so you can determine. I'll give you just some heads up of what each of the zodiac signs is dealing with right now. Okay. All right, Scorpio, this is for you. Link is in the description box below. If you want to continue on, I'll see you over there. All right. I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.